what was it, 2 days ago, I sat down to write. I like to write. And I was going to write like 10 pages or whatnot. But before I put the pen to the paper, like old school writing, I had my phone next to me, and I decided to, I don't know, go on, check my email, or I went on Instagram for some reason. And before I know it, like I blinked and like a half hour had passed. And I had got no writing done. No writing done. So I'm sure this happened to you. Like you go on your phone for 1 second, it turns into 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour of whatever we're doing, right? And we didn't accomplish that other thing that we wanted to accomplish. In my case, it was writing. So how do you stop obsessively checking your phone? In this video, I'm going to give you 4 ways, and let's do it. Hey guys, Jen Palco here. So in this video, I'm going to give you 4 ways or 4 techniques that you can use to stop obsessively checking your phone. Now, we all do it. It becomes like a compulsion. We check the phone. We go on for 5 minutes, or we say we're going to go on for 5 minutes, and it turns into an hour, right? We get just obsessed, or we get caught in something, you know, whether it's social media or checking our emails or text messaging, whatever it is. It's kind of become problematic these days, right? Like when we're driving and you get a text message and you hear that ding or whatever it is, you feel this urge to check it right away, even though you're driving. All right, so what are some techniques that you can use? The first one is pretty self-explanatory, pretty obvious. Move the phone away from you, out of sight. Turn it off. Sometimes it's not enough to just turn it off, because from my experience, I've found myself, I turn it off and I turn it right back on. So what I have found, you have to put it out of sight. You have to remove it. I'll put it, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I've got this new routine. You know, the first thing I would do, I would always like turn on my phone and put it next to me while I read or whatever. But now I shut it off. I don't even turn it on sometimes. And I put it like in my purse, out of sight, somewhere else. So you can put it either out of sight or remove it, put it in another room, put it somewhere. Give it to somebody you're living with, and you know, not have it in sight, because if it's in sight, you will check it eventually. If not now, if not in 5 minutes, you will check it eventually, okay? That's how strong this urge is. Number 2, set an alarm for how much time you spend on your phone. So this sometimes doesn't work, but at least it gives you a little nudge, and you can kind of become aware of how much time you're actually spending. Because a lot of times we're totally unaware of how much time has passed. You know, it's like the Twilight Zone. It just like, time just vanishes, right? Sometimes when we're looking at something and we're just like a zombie, right? So set an alarm for either 10, 15 minutes, however long that you're going to allow yourself to go on social media or go on whatever it is, YouTube, and do that, because that's going to really help you either determine how much time you're actually spending, but it might actually give you that nudge to be like, oh, hey, like, yeah, I had other things to do today, so, you know, I don't want to spend my whole day on Facebook. All right, number 3 is a good one. Pay attention to your needs. What are you distracting yourself from? Are you distracting yourself from some chore you have to do, or you're like, you don't want to go to work and you've been thinking about it, or you're just, usually there's a reason why we go and obsessively check our phone. We might be bored, all right? We might be anxious, we might be happy, you know, we might be sad, but there's usually a reason, and usually we're distracting ourselves from something, and using that as kind of our method of just kind of getting out of our own heads for a little bit. All right, so pay attention to what you really need. What are you feeling? Like, what are you distracting yourself from? So challenge yourself. See if you can go, I don't want to say a whole minute, because that's not enough, but see if you can go half a day without your phone and see what difference it makes if you can go an entire day without your phone, see how your life shifts. What else you do that day. You'll notice that things are a little different. Your reality is a little bit different once you are not captivated by your phone, all right? You might be more aware of stuff. You might actually go outside. You might actually talk to people. You might actually be creative, play music or dance or write or anything like that. So in all seriousness, see how long you can go without your phone. You know, after a while, you can break the habit. So this compulsion does become a habit, you know, if you do it over and over and over again. If you just try like once a week to go without your phone for a while, then it's not going to become ingrained in you. It's not going to become a habit. So if you can make little steps each day to limit your exposure or to put the phone out of sight for a while, then this over time, you know, what is it, like 21 days, it'll create this habit, and it's just going to be a new routine for you, and you'll find that you don't rely on it so much, and you don't feel like you need you don't have this constant urge to check it all the time. All right, so that's it, guys. Those are just some ways that you can help stop obsessively checking your phone. This is a big issue. So yeah, if you like this, subscribe below for more videos. I put one out every morning, and I'll see you guys on the next one.